Summit of the East African Community Heads of State Summit. Uhuru, who is the current chairperson of the summit, emphasized on the importance of the EAC integration process as this story was produced by Mudhoni Maina.
As the 18th Extraordinary Summit of the East African Community EAC Heads of State Summit was called to order.
We call it to order.
Chaired by President Uhuru Kenyatta, various signatories were present as the virtual meeting was attended by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of Uganda, Paul Kagame of Rwanda, and Samia Suluhu of Tanzania. President Evariste Ndayishimiye of Burundi and Salva Kiir of South Sudan were presented by Vice President Pabazombaza and EAC Minister Deng Alor, respectively. In his opening statement, President Kenyatta, who is the current chairperson of the summit, paid a glowing tribute as the summit observed a minute of silence in honor of the late His Excellency Dr. John Pombe Magufuli, the former president of the United Republic of Tanzania, who passed on the 17th March 2021.
I would like to request that we all stand for a minute's silence in remembrance of President Magufuli, who was with us at the last summit and who unfortunately has passed on. And I would call on your excellencies and all ladies and gentlemen present that we may stand for 1 minute silence in his remembrance.
Kenyatta also urged EAC community members to work together to help curb the spread of the COVID-19 Omicron variant in the region.
The so-called Omicron variant, which is said to carry a high risk of infection. The variant may explain the infection rate spikes that each of us are now witnessing in our respective countries, across our region, the continent, and the globe. In moments like this, our unity and common purpose is tested, and the temptation may be to look inward and to seclude. However, when faced with a crisis such as COVID-19, the articles of our common treaty remind us that we are greater together than the sum of our parts.
Top on the agenda in today's summit was the application by the Democratic Republic of Congo to join the EAC with the Council of Ministers directed to expedite a verification mission to the country and report back to the 22nd summit scheduled for next year.
A key plank of our deliberations today was progressing the aspirations of our brothers and sisters in the Democratic Republic of the Congo to join with us in the East African community. I consider this as a testament of not only the success of the East African community, but also the opportunities that remain untapped. This is also an affirmation of our efforts to deepen integration and widen cooperation, as aptly captioned by the theme of this summit.
An Education Cabinet Secretary